Music Academy in Chennai has plush seats, a lot of leg room, and just the right amount of cold and warmth. When I look up from my seat, I feel I'm in a planetarium. Great lights twinkle far above my head, and in front, up on stage, shine many rising stars of Chennai's music firmament. For every star on stage, I see orbiting satellites, hordes of them, both on and off stage. And for every young star on her meteoric rise, I also see many brilliant old stars with cratered faces sucked into a black hole, doddering into that galaxy of forgotten and unsung luminaries. I dare say that while the Music Academy is powered by Bose speakers, it's also churning in the hottest gases ever known in the Milky Way. When I sat inside the Academy this year, I embraced, once again, the stifling churlishness, the sense of decorum, and the elitism that surfaced like that sudden whiff of Chanel 5 from between the folds and trappings of wealth. "Madam, sorry, no photo or video," the security man said after I walked down a wood-paneled corridor to reach a sign that read Patron Class. Even though I didn't belong in the elite club or own a season ticket, I felt I was a patron with enough class. So I followed the sign that led me to this holding area for important people. "Who said I can't take photos?" I said to the security guard who, according to Vinayakam, my father's chauffeur with opinions on everyone and everything, was just a little boy with a growing shadow of a mustache. "Rules, madam," the boy said to me. "Really? Okay," I said, "but just hold the door open while I take a photo." "But madam, I just said you cannot take a photo." "Young man, look at my camera. I'm only taking a photo of the seats, not the stage." Vinayakam, who never wants to be seen anywhere with me, asked me why I took pleasure in doing things that I was banned from doing. He's worried for my safety. But you know, the minute that security fellow heard your English, he probably started peeing in his pants and you got your way. That's what always happens. You rich people speak your stylish English-Pinglish and get away with murder, I'm telling you, madam, he said. He was right, for once. At the academy, the uniformed security guard by the Patron Class door reported me to someone, and in minutes, another member of the security staff accosted me and ordered me to follow him to meet someone. I followed him into the building next door, the Kasturi Srinivasan building, where I was told to sit down in the lounge outside and wait for one Mr. Sampath, who, like R.K. Narayan's fictitious printer of Malgudi, remained the stuff of fiction. He never arrived. But in the time I sat there, I peeped into the Academy's research center next door and caught a little video of it. Then I ran down the steps and said hello to Sudha Raghunathan and congratulated her on the Sangeeta Kalanidhi Award. Then I had a long chat with a Kumbakonam dance teacher who wouldn't stop gesticulating wildly while talking about himself. When I left the Kasturi Srinivasan building without ever meeting the infamous Mr. Sampath, I spotted the famous Mr. S.Y. Singh, the 75-year-old Sikh gentleman from Kansas City who has been a regular at Music Academy for the last 15 years, like a few others who are Caucasian, one from the UK, another from Holland. S.Y. Singh grew up in Hyderabad. He loves Carnatic music and the Music Academy. He thinks there's room for improvement, though. Pronunciation of
any word which has because in Tamil there is no sound. So they say Bharat.
I noticed how Singh sauntered into the cafeteria that afternoon like he owned the academy, which he might, because apparently N. Ram or N. Murali or someone like him with a key to every door in Chennai guarantees him a front row seat. He told me that singers look for his telltale pagdi from the stage. The waiters at the cafeteria smiled and swished around him too, as if he were part of their club. In a while, I sat down under the big white food tent of the academy and asked for cauliflower pakoras and coffee. The fritters were fantastic, and I wanted to take some home. I asked for a takeout bag. What the waiter brought back flummoxed me. Is that a condom or a real plastic carry bag to fit my pakoras in? I wondered, chewing some theretupal. The color of the sweet, clawing thing was just right. The taste, the chewiness, the granularity, all just perfect. And I think that's what makes the Music Academy experience so special. Aside from the parking lot, the huge parking area, the ambience, the lighting, the acoustics, and the wheelchair access all through the building. And this is most important to me, the restrooms. No wonder artists will still kill to present here and always choose to unfurl their most challenging piece on this particular stage. Before I left the cafeteria at the academy, I ran back to ask Mr. Singh one last question. Do you go anywhere else other than Music Academy? Tell me your typical day here in Chennai. What do you mean? This is where the best of the best sing. Why go anywhere else to hear someone? If they are any good, they'll sing here.